and welcome to turn 3 of our last stand, Battle for Moscow, 41-42. So we have an interesting thing here. I've gone through the supply step just to speed things up here. We've got some reinforcements here, but interesting enough, with this isolated unit here, I believe that they still have a ZOC when isolated. Yeah, they still have a ZOC, so they're actually blocking the supply of the 2nd Panzer Army because it can't go through here, and then going via the rail line also blocking both of those. And if we come up this way, again we've got a block happening here. So that means that these guys are actually out of supply, anybody beyond here. So we need to mark that on. I've added the air points and the reinforcements in. Still got to do the new supply units. Put those in, but yes, it's unfortunate. I wasn't watching for that. Didn't even notice I'd actually done it. But anyway, so we get 3 new supply units. So I think we'll have a 2nd Panzer Army 1. A 4th Panzer Army, and I think we should at this point put in a 2nd Army 1 as well. Sorry, not 2nd Army, 9th Army, so that flexibility there. And 4th Panzer Army in the middle here. So just going through supply determination, and there's the isolation. There's nothing isolated on the German side. That's all that's out of supply as far as I can see. Everything else is fine. Actually, we remove the out of supply marker from those units now. And okay, so on with the German movement phase. As I said before, there's only overrun with foot units, but the motorised units can infiltrate, but not overrun. Okay, so the combat phase here, set up, let's go your right to left. So here we have, we've got a little one down here actually, which is a 10-1, almost certainly with an isolated unit, causing all the trouble. 10-1. Six. So that's a -3, so it's removed, but it did its work. And I'll move that into there. Then here we have a 4-1. In the clear, no, in the town. A 6. 6 is an LL, it's a loss, so, and well, I think we'll have to take a loss here. 1, 2, 3. That one there, and keep that there, I think. So that's successful. So here is a 9-1. 9-1 in the clear. Yeah. A 2 is an E. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong unit. Yeah. That one. 9-1 there. And 1, 2, 3. And 9-1 here as well. A 1 on 9-1, that's still an E, so removed as well. One, two, 3, 1, 2, I think here. Right here. Actually, no, these guys didn't have much, just them. So they'll just come through to here, I think. So here is a 3-1. It was a T3. It's quite a tough unit here, and these are out of supply. So 3-1 in forest. That's even with the airplane. So a 3 on the 3-1 in the forest. 3 is a 1. So that retreats 1 and give it a disruption. And they can just move in, that's all. So slowed up a little there. You should have the AR supply markers on. Has made a bit of a difference being out of supply. Okay, back here we have a 3-1 coming up to a 5-1 on this unit here. So 5-1 in the clear. 2-3. So 2, 1, 2, 3, I suppose. And we can have an advance up to there. It was isolated as well. Here we have a 10-1, just clearing up the pocket here in the forest. 10-1, a 6, yeah, that's removed. 3. And another 10-1 here. 2, which is an E. And we can move up. Okay, over here into 4th Panzer Army here we have a 7-1 in clear. Five is a -2 and it can't retreat, so it's removed. And we can advance in if we want to, we will do. And here we have a 4-1 going up to a 6-1 here. Three, 6-1 woods. 3 is a -3. And advance as possible. Oh, like that. An 8-1 here in the woods. And it's a 6. 6 is a 1L1, so it does cause a casualty. One, two, three, indeed. Like that, I think. 10-1 here. Isolated unit. A 6 is a 3, so it's removed. One of those was in the combat. 3. And then here we have a 10-1. 4. L3, so yeah, that's removed. Right, almost there. Let's just put out some more markers here to remember the combats. And so a 9-1 here. It's a big unit, but it's surrounded by a lot of 3rd Panzer Army. 5, yeah, L2. So 2 hexes advance. 1, 2. Oh no, he was here, wasn't he? Sorry, here. Yeah. 1, 2. I don't think we need any of the others to advance. That's a 6-1 here. In clear. 5 doesn't sound good. 5 in 6-1 clear. It's a -L1, so that's alright. That's fine. And here we have a 3-1 going up to a 5-1 in town for Rzhev. A 6. 5-1 town, a 6 is an LL. Ah, now this is interesting. So we've got a choice here. We could take the garrison as a loss, or we could take the infantry unit as a loss. With the garrison, it would come back to the eliminated garrisons box, but of course wouldn't be able to get into that that hex. Or we could take the infantry unit and preserve the garrison unit. I'm kind of inclined to preserve the infantry unit. So we've got Soviet damage marker, but an LL, so somebody else needs to take the loss. So we'll do that. And yeah, very successful at getting into Rzhev. And finally here we have a 9-1 pocket clear up again. If we open, that's removed. Okay, so that's the end of the German turn, because remember there's no exploitation or reaction in the rain turn. So we will then go on to the Soviet turn.